Folks, welcome back to Fallout 4. We came back from finding Nick Valentine all the way back to Diamond City to talk to Nick Valentine about finding our son Shaun. But before we go ahead and get that, we're gonna go ahead and roll this recap in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The only thing that matters is why you went to all this trouble to cut me loose.
I'm tracking a murderer. The bastard who shot my wife took my son. I don't even have a clue who he is or where he's gone.
So you need a little angel of vengeance, huh? Well, I don't usually go after blood money, but I guess I can make an exception. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped.
Sorry about that.
Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow.
That's a great idea. I'm sure these people will walk right back. Because those are the people who imprisoned him. So the question is, do I talk to them or do I just...
Poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got...
How did you know where to find me anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Your secretary, Ellie, she sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about tracking down a murderer and how he took your son. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
We're in Valentine's house. Let's see what he has to say. So,
Are you here?
Nick?
I'll shut up now.
Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
No problem. You're welcome.
Happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here. I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat.
So before I sit down, I think this part is just maybe I don't think we're doing a kind of combat here. I think we're just gonna be doing some basic detective work, so answering some questions and etc. etc. So let's just give it a run through and see what Nick has in question
You're
for
trying
us.
to find someone who's gone missing. The devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
Thumbs up for you guys. Let's see. I probably should describe the
We
vault
were in a
first.
vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. What else can you tell me?
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Shaun, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. Anything else you remember?
Yep.
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my son, Shaun. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
You know, it's funny, for a detective, he just figured out that they had an agenda. Because, I think any person would have figured out that whoever took, our kid or my kid in this video game, would be. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that Nick's a bit too.
Routine isn't getting us anywhere.
Nick's a bit slow on the uptake, so hopefully he's a bit faster next time. Of course, they had an agenda. They can go ahead and take the kid to go have go to the park and enjoy some lollipops and sunshine. Let's go through some options.
Who are the gunners?
High-end mercenaries. No job too brutal. They're in the running as likely suspects. They wouldn't be the ones pulling the strings.
Oh, they are mercenaries.
Wait. Super mutants? What are they?
Big, green, muscles on muscles. In other words, hard to miss. I think we can safely rule them out.
Because we're not going to do any combat today, as far as I know, I'm just going to go ahead and go through all the dialogue options.
You think raiders might have done this?
I honestly doubt it. They can barely organize themselves, let alone pull off something this complicated.
Huh, they can't organize themselves, really, Nick? Because, they seem decently organized in downtown. Anyway, in downtown Boston.
So you think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. The discarded prototype, anyway.
If I didn't know better, I'd say the guy who's voicing Detective Valentine in Fallout 4. It sounds a lot like Liam Neeson. Let's take a look. Let's see, keyboard's down.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal. And there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
Actually, I just checked. Apparently, it's not Liam Neeson. It's Steven Russell. He was in Thief the Elder Scrolls Fallout and Dishonored 2. So definitely not Liam Neeson. That sound like him for a bit though.
You don't know anything about them? Really?
Some kind of security setting strips or blocks out those memories. And it's not just me. Any synth that gets trashed, left behind, or escapes the Institute has the same problem. Probably some kind of failsafe.
Not bad, failsafe.
Don't lie to me, Nick. You're one of them. They made you.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. You're a freak. You've got something to hide. Blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, people smart enough to build something like me are smart enough to cover their tracks, and arrogant enough to throw their unwanted trash into the Commonwealth to fend for itself.
Man, does he sound angry.
Either way, I need to find Shaun.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
This is going to be, I'm going to speed this up a little bit. This is going a little just over my taste.
The woman was dressed in, I think it was a kind of hazard suit. The man had some sort of metal brace on his arm.
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough. The hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about them?
Guess we have to go through all the options then. Never mind.
The man who killed my wife. He had a handgun. I didn't get a clear look at it. But that sound.
Could have been a large caliber revolver. Huh. I'm starting to get a clearer picture of the kind of man our perp is. Anything more you can tell me?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Like the cereal? No? Not the cereal? Okay. I guess we're not talking about the cereal.
I might have. Everything was foggy.
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
Maybe it's another kidnapped kid.
Yeah, either that or he's got a son of his own. Not a comforting thought in any case. Both of them vanished a while ago. Haven't been heard or seen since. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
Really, Valentine? Because I just rescued you from a prison. I wasn't that careful if I had to come busting in to save you. Destroy all my power armor too, and what do I get for it? Nothing. I swear. I'm underappreciated here, folks. Anyway, let's see what this has to say. I was tempted to cut this here. Y'all probably won't see this loading screen. I know it's been a bit slow for me lately. I was tempted to cut this video here, but I think we'll leave it. And I'll cut the loading screen, and then sorry, right. Really check something for a quick sec. Oh, we didn't turn this mic off. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got. Ignore the fans in the background. I get some compressed air to deal with that.
I didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance is bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies because they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The MO is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
Did he really leave us alive though, or are we just simps? I've seen that theory proposed elsewhere that we're actually simps. It was a fan theory covered by an Octane video. It's actually a pretty interesting theory. Because we could be simps.
Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this open.
Who's gonna attack me right now?
It's one heck of a lock. Got something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Oh, come on.
No way I could pick this.
Can't pick that, sorry.
No luck? Guess we'll need to find the key.
You know, I would be able to pick that if I was, you know, I'm half of it. If I had the right courses to master lock, I have skills up to expert. I can pick expert locks. I can pick advanced locks. I can't pick master locks.
Platform in the distance near the city entrance. That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there?
You know, it's funny for a detective. You're doing most of the work, Nick.
Lock.
This is gonna hurt. Oh, nice.
Child kidnapped. Father raised dangers of the Commonwealth to find missing son.
Huh. It's funny. Nat sounds like a guy. I think someone told me that was unintentional. Haven't been up to this place in a while. Let me see this. You know, this might actually end up being a longer episode. Let's head back up. Preston, you coming? Or you just gonna? Nope. Okay, you wanna? I'm not even sure where you went. Preston is having some fun at the bar. Okay, I wonder, do people really never? Okay, this is safer than I wanted for the elevator, the Mass Pike interchange. I think I'm surprised I didn't use the other baseball stadiums as part of the city.
Why doesn't the mayor come out of his office, huh? He's afraid of talking to the press? I bet if I said I was with the Institute, he'd come running.
Do you ever think maybe you could get
How did you get back here? You were in Sanctuary. I see you in Sanctuary.
Maybe shout.
It must be a scripted event.
Oh, that reminds me of this article I'm writing about the mayor's affair with a certain air-headed blonde. Oh, look who it is. What brings you to the mayor's office?
This must be a scripted event because she should really be back in Sanctuary. She's my companion.
What are you doing here, Piper?
Trying to find out why the mayor happens to be meeting with the same suspicious
Preston, get out of the way.
Not from any settlement I've ever heard of. and not from a caravan. Always in and out before anyone has a chance to talk to him. An errand boy from the Institute, maybe. After this article comes out, that's what everyone's gonna be asking.
If you are done crowding the reception area, Miss
Okay,
Piper,
of course, Preston
the
got in the
mayor
way.
needs to make time for more responsible citizens.
Hey, Garby.
I was just leaving anyway.
Hey,
What do you need?
Let's see. Stay.
wait there.
I'll stand ready.
Most folks are just looking for a
Okay,
hand.
stay there. Let's
The
talk
mayor's
this way.
receiving visitors as long as they aren't members of the press. Did you need help?
I need to talk to someone about Kellogg's old house in the West Stands.
Mr. Kellogg's residence? He left town a while ago. We foreclosed on the property and locked it up. If there was something belonging to the man that you have a claim on, you could ask the mayor to hear you out. No guarantees.
Come on. Can't you help me yourself?
And if I could, why should I?
Not going to.
Please. All I want to do is
I'd be
find
very,
my
very surprised if
son.
this works. My
The
charisma
man
isn't
who
that
owned
great.
that house kidnapped him.
I've heard the sob stories before, so save them.
No, you're real helpful. Never mind. I'll just talk to
Never
the mayor.
mind. Thanks for nothing.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, real great secretary, ain't she? Okay, well, let's
Heard
keep.
you rescued Valentine. Good work. Those sins scare the hell out of me.
Yeah, there the mayor
You
is
like those
again.
Institute psychos.
I'm not sure I'm gonna call this episode, but just seeing.
Mayor McDonough?
Ah, yes. I remember you. Our new arrival. I wish I was in your shoes, getting to see our glorious city for the first time. How can I help you?
Nick Valentine wanted me to see you.
Did he now? Some investigation, I assume? You two aren't trying to get me into hot water now, are you?
That's not really that funny.
I'm looking for a key to a house in the city. I assume the mayor's office has a copy.
Well, we don't have every key in the city. Where would we put them all? Besides, every citizen in my city has a right to their privacy. Now, if we did have a key, only the owner can ask for it. That's my final word.
Can we make some special exceptions? Because you know he is kind of. Okay, let's try this again.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man Kellogg kidnapped my son. I need to find him.
I see. I'm sorry, but however horrible the crimes this Mr. Kellogg may have committed, your word alone isn't hard evidence.
Okay, so yes, come
So that's it? You're not going to help?
Security is part of what keeps Diamond City above the petty squabbles and misfortunes of the Commonwealth. I can't betray that for anything.
I'm not gonna bribe him. Sorry, I don't like.
Fine. Thanks for nothing.
I know it's disappointing, but I have to think of all the people of Diamond City, not just the needs of one person.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do now?
McDonough?
Back about this key business, I assume. I'm sorry, but I cannot condone unlawful searches of people's property.
The only other option is to bribe
I
him.
understand. You have rules. Maybe for the
I was
right
hoping not to do
amount,
this.
You can
I got the
bend
capsule.
them
I just don't.
What?
Really.
How dare you? I'm the mayor,
Wait,
for
pressing
God's
like
sake,
that?
not some thug for hire.
What am I supposed to do? I tried everything.
Fine. Thanks for nothing.
I know it's disappointing, but I have to think of all the people of Diamond City, not just the needs of one
I mean, he has
person.
a point there. Sounds like Spock. Okay. Let's talk to her again. Let's see what she says.
Geneva.
I'm sorry, but you're not getting that key from me. Why do you want it so badly anyway?
Maybe we can reach an agreement? I just happen to have a pile of caps here.
A gift? For me? Oh, how generous. Oh, there I go again, leaving a key out on my desk and forgetting to put it back.
Oh, you look at that. The one option I didn't want to do. I figured we could persuade him, we could talk to him, and no, we can't force him because if I shoot the mayor or his secretary, the whole town of Diamond City is going to turn hostile. It's already happened once. I don't want to do it again.
Remember, you didn't get that key from me. Now, if you're actually interested in buying a house, we have a permit available.
Okay, so folks, next time we got the key. Yay! I'm short 250 caps because of that. I have plenty, but still, I'm short a few caps of that. So I think, folks, next time we'll take a look at Cadillac House. So everybody, thank you for watching, and I will see y'all next time. If you do like this content, if you like and if you subscribe and like for more, I will see y'all next time.